friends, welcome to Sahana's Study Table, where you can become a genius. This is the place where we all study together. This week, we will also study about the human body, so stay tuned. In this video, we will specifically learn about the respiratory system. Respiratory system. The human respiratory system is a series of organs responsible for taking in oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide. An example of respiratory system is the human's nasal passages, larynx, trachea, bronchial tubes, and lungs. First, we inhale oxygen. Then, the oxygen goes through our pharynx and over the larynx. After it passes the pharynx and larynx, oxygen goes through the trachea, which divides into two branches called bronchs. Each bronchi leads to about 600 million air sacs, also known as alveoli. Each alveoli is surrounded by capillaries. In the capillary, the oxygen is used to break down sugar and release energy. Two waste products are produced when the energy is released. The wastes are carbon dioxide and water. The carbon dioxide goes to the lungs to be exhaled, and the water goes to the excretory system. Now for the quiz. Number 1. Your voice box is also called as blank. Larynx. This is the larynx. It only carries air. The hollow muscular organ forming an air passage to the lungs and holding the vocal cords in the humans and other mammals, which is also known as the voice box. Number 2. Pharynx is used to carry. I know the answer. It's air and food. Air and food. Yes, I was right. The pharynx is part of the digestive system, as well as the respiratory system. Wow! Because it carries both food and air. 3. The trachea divides into two branches called A. Air sacs, B. Lungs, C. Alveoli, D. Bronchi. We already went over this. We know the answer is bronchi. Trachea. Air passes into the strong tube, which divides into two branches called bronchi. It leads into lungs and divides into smaller branches. How many air sacs are in your lungs? A. About 95 million. B. 69,795,875. C. About 25,000. D. About 600 million. Take a moment to think because we know this. It's D. About 600 million. The smallest branches are called bronchioles, and at the end of these are your air sacs. Alveoli are filled with air and look like a bunch of grapes. There are about 600 million alveoli in your lungs, and they are all covered with capillaries, which is where the oxygen gets into your blood. Number 5. The tiny blood vessels that surround the alveoli is called as blank. A. Air sacs, B. Capillaries, C. Bronchi, D. Trachea. It's capillaries. The bronchi lead to air sacs called alveoli. This alveoli is surrounded by tiny blood vessels called capillaries. Number 6. filtering the waste from the oxygen? A. Air sacs. B. Capillaries. C. Bronchi. D. Trachea. Yeah, again, it's capillaries. Capillaries are the smallest of the body's blood vessels. They are only 1 cell thick, and they are the sites of the transfer of oxygen and other nutrients from the bloodstream to other tissues in the body. They also collect carbon dioxide waste materials. 7. The oxygen releases energy that produces waste products. What are they? A. Water and blood. B. Carbon dioxide in blood. C. Water and carbon dioxide. D. Food and saliva. Recall once again. It's C. Carbon dioxide and water. When glucose is taken up by the cells, the mitochondria in the cells break down the glucose into molecules of the energy that can be used by the cells called ATP. To make ATP from glucose requires oxygen. Number 8. The diaphragm is a flat blank. A. Cell. B. Muscle. C. Tissue. D. Bone. Oh, where's the diaphragm in our muscle? Let's check the diagram. Oh, here's the diaphragm. The diaphragm is a flat muscle. The diaphragm is a thin skeletal muscle that sits at the base of the chest and separates the abdomen from the chest. It contracts and flattens when you inhale. This creates a vacuum effect that pulls air into the lungs. When you exhale, the diaphragm relaxes and the air is pushed out of your lungs. Number 9. The blank lung is smaller. A. Right. B. Left. C. Both. D. They are the same size. Oh, I thought they were the same size. The left lung is smaller? The left lung is narrower than the right lung to make room for the heart. I never knew that. Number 10. Which organ in the human body is capable of floating on water? A. Heart. B. Lungs. C. Stomach. D. Brain. Organs float on water? Let's go for the answer. I'm very eager to know. Oh, it's B. Lungs. It's not something most people are aware of, but actually the lungs are the only organs in the human body that are capable of floating on water. That's a fun fact. Thank you. To encourage me, please click the subscribe button and the bell icon for notifications on my videos.